I don't have a mirror.
It's on there.
I don't have a mirror.
We're rolling, so ready.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hi guys, welcome back to another Get Ready With Me.
What are we calling them? Beauty IQ
Live?
on film?
On film.
Beauty IQ. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Beauty IQ on Film. We're going to do another Get Ready With Me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Hannah, and I am one of the co-hosts of Beauty IQ Uncensored.
And I'm Joanna. I'm the other co-host of Beauty IQ Uncensored.
So today we are going to be answering, I have these Reflex cards, questions you actually want to answer. And we usually answer these in our lunchtime every week. We're going to answer them today. And don't you love everything matches today?
Yeah. Once you get onto it, you really go all out
on a trend.
So we've both done our base today because the focus is going to be eyes. So Hannah said that she was going to be doing a colourful eye look. I took that as, we're just doing a one colour.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I'm going to show you. So this is Katie Jane Hughes, who we've actually interviewed on the podcast. I'm doing this look. It's fully multi-coloured look. What palette are you going to use for your eyes?
I'm going to do the iconic Sunset to Sunrise.
So I'm doing MAC Art Library, It's Designer, and you can see that's got all the shades that I need. So as we do it, we're going to pick up a card and I'm going to go first.
Okay, I'm hearing this for the first time. Cool.
Do you think your ex would have nice things to say about you?
Oh, some nice things, maybe some not nice things, but for the most part, I think so.
I was so young and my longest term ex, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Should I say what I did? No. No, now people are going to think it's worse than it is. He's married.
Yes.
Now it sounds even worse. I kissed someone at a wedding.
It wasn't him.
And he was at the wedding and it was someone he not. Anyway, it's actually not that bad. Can we cut that? Wait, what am I doing? Did you say I'm going to wet the sponge? This and put it in that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No?
Well, yeah, you are doing it as per the picture.
All right.
Yeah. What's one thing you haven't done that you really want to do? What's holding you back?
So basically I want to live on an island in Thailand or wherever, just an island life. I want to work around 20 hours a week and I want to be barefoot all the time. And then a man will be involved and he's wearing white pants.
Okay.
This is what I'm manifesting.
Okay.
That's what I want.
That's really specific.
What about
yeah,
you?
Cool. Probably move to Sydney. Or move somewhere else.
Yes, love
apart
that
from
for
Melbourne.
you.
I'm just a bit sick of Melbourne. So in case you haven't heard it already, there's construction on next door and we can just hear drilling. And if you can hear that, apologies, but there's nothing we can do.
I really need to fart and I feel like my stomach's making noises and so it's drowning it out. So I'm actually happy
Please
about
don't
it.
fart here.
I'm not going to. I'm holding it in. I'll do it in the car on the way home with the window down.
All right, so I'm just putting the Makeup Forever Step 1 Eye and Lip Primer on because I'm going in with a purple colour. Would you rather waste your time or money?
I'd rather waste my money.
Same.
I already do waste my money.
waste my time way too much. I waste so much time.
My goal next year is to waste neither.
Yeah.
Because I'm wasting both at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment, I waste time binge watching TV in bed on my iPad. I'm so lazy that I Uber Eats coffees on the weekend so I can stay in bed.
Hannah, you literally live 30 metres from a cafe.
No, that cafe is closed on the weekend.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
Is that fair?
Yeah. Also, I don't think I've ever really used the purple in this palette, but purple's meant to be complementary on brown eyes. I don't know if that counts for me because my eyes are black, so we'll just see how this turns out. It might look like I've got a black eye.
I don't like what I'm going for.
Well, you're the one that chose it.
This is not. I think I'm gonna do something different.
You gotta commit.
I think you've got to commit.
The colours.
Far.
The colours aren't right though.
But it's your adaptation.
I'm gonna take it off and do a different colour.
I don't think I like this purple either, but I'm just gonna have to go with it.
Do you think you're capable of loving someone unconditionally?
What do you mean by unconditional?
No matter what they do to you, you still love them.
No, that. I think through thick and thin, yes. But if they kill someone and they want me to hide it, I could make that happen.
What about your nephew and my niece?
Oh, yes.
Even if he kills someone?
Relationship-wise, I don't think so.
But blood?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
How would you describe romantic love?
I don't know. I don't know how to say this.
Yeah, go on.
You know, like how Megan Fox said when she met
yes. Yeah.
when she met Machine Gun Kelly, she said it was like meeting her own soul's reflection, and parts of herself that were closed off or she bottled up inside or she put the lid on the box, it was able to come out. And I think when you meet it's not just the soul connection, because there's people in your life that you meet that are like, oh my, like I've met friends that are like, bang, like us.
Yeah.
But like you just get on so well and it's just really easy. But I think with romantic love is that no matter what you reveal to each other and the parts of yourself, the shadow and the light, they want to have sex with you more.
Oh.
That's the key bit that I think means it's romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you think you're a good person?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Tough one, isn't it?
Most of the time.
I think I'm a selfish person. Like I see my sister with her baby and I'm like you can no longer be selfish, and that
that scares you.
I just really like only thinking about myself.
Okay.
And so I think I'm a good person, but I'm also flawed in the sense that like I think about myself a lot.
Yeah, I think to some degree I'm a good person, but I think everyone has parts of themselves they don't really like or they think could be better.
I like that I'm selfish.
Okay.
Like,
I thought that was a criticism of yourself.
No? I'm like totally cool with it. I'm like self-aware. I'm not ready to not be selfish.
Okay.
Like life's all about me at the moment and what I want.
I don't like what I'm doing here. This look.
This is experimentation.
Yeah, but I've got to wear this out tonight.
What? Where are you going?
I'm going to the Loom, the Van Gogh.
Oh, with
thing.
who? With a boy?
No.
Oh. All right, this is a good question. What's one thing you hate about yourself?
I know.
I know what mine is.
What's yours?
My brain goes mental at night. Like I just I just wake up like late afternoon. I'm like bang. And my sister said to me in the car, she's like, "Are you on drugs?" She's like, I'm just like I get really wired at night and then I can't sleep and it's just like ruining my life. It's so annoying.
So what do you hate about yourself?
I just hate that part of myself.
Okay.
I just wish I was normal in the sense that like I started to wind down at like 9-10 p.m.
Yeah.
Everyone else is asleep and I just want to talk to people.
Yeah. And they don't have the same, they're not matching your energy at that hour. I would probably say that I have really high expectations of myself and other people. And when they don't meet them, I just like, I struggle with it.
Oh.
And I think that's Capricorn energy, to be quite honest.
Yeah, you do have high expectations for yourself, but that's maybe not a bad thing. But do you hate that about yourself?
I just think it can be detrimental at times. Would you sacrifice your life for someone else's?
No. No, I'm too selfish.
I would. I'd sacrifice my life for someone else's. I'd probably go as far to sacrifice my life for my housemate. Oof. Yeah. I mean, I have been best friends since I was born. You said you're not sure if you're a good person. I wouldn't want to live if they weren't around. If it was someone I really cared about. If it was someone I didn't know, I probably wouldn't.
The only person that I thought I might is my new niece has been born, Lexi, and I feel like when I see her, I'm like, I want her to experience the life.
If you could find out the time and cause of your death, would you want to know?
No. That would ruin life.
As in the date or just the time?
The date and the time.
Then every time 12 p.m. rolls around, you're going to be like, is it today?
As in like you know when it's happening.
Ah. I mean, I'm quite a planned person, so maybe.
Oh my God, that's no way. I absolutely, under no circumstances, want to know.
Okay.
In your opinion, does the concept of monogamy make sense or is it archaic?
I think it's just a natural thing because even, you know how like when you're with someone, you get jealous?
Uh-huh.
So like it must just be a natural human thing.
So
to want to have someone that's yours.
I'm reading this Esther Perel book, Mating in Captivity, at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard to keep the desire that you feel for the first couple of years of the honeymoon phase. I think it's really hard to keep that going long term. I think some people do it, but I don't think it's easy.
But by that point, you're like too far in and you just love them anyway.
I don't think we should make judgments on polyamory because we've never done it, so we don't really know.
Okay.
But there are a lot of guys on Hinge looking for polyamory.
Well, from your experience, I know. I've heard.
Oh my God.
I've not encountered that yet.
Am I the weird one that wants monogamy?
Right, I hate what I've done here, but I don't want to do anymore. So
I'm still going.
What is something that you could realistically do today that would benefit you for the rest of your life, and what's stopping you?
So no, there's nothing stopping me. I think I always wanted to have like full flexibility in my work so that I could travel and work and like have and be able to choose my own hours.
Mine would be
you?
investing in stocks, and what's stopping me is that I know nothing about it. So someone could teach me the stock market and just take my money, just do it for me. That would probably benefit me long term. What is one thing you wish people would talk more about?
Ooh. I feel like everyone, particularly like in our social media culture, but maybe just like in general, like, you know, like LinkedIn culture where it's like everything's amazing and like my job's amazing. And it's like, can't people just be honest with each other and just be like, I'm having a really shit time? I don't know. I just feel like everyone's always trying to one up each other.
Agree.
And it's always it's like, this is our, it's like status anxiety or something.
I would also say, like, a bit of a morbid one, but I just think talking about fertility and struggles with that really needs to be spoken about more openly. I think it's still something that's so taboo, and like I've had a lot of friends that have gone through a lot of issues with fertility, and I can just see how isolating it is, and I think it's important to make that more commonplace.
That's a really good one, actually. Can you hear that? Like, is this going to ruin the video?
Shut up. We're busy.
Hello.
Shush. You should go down there in that dress and say, excuse me, sir.
Shut the up.
Would you rather live in solitude for 2 years or be jailed for 2 years?
Jailed for 2 years.
We did this one in our team.
I go
and
crazy.
We all said jail.
I'm alone for 3 days on my own.
Yeah.
Like, I go crazy.
If you accidentally killed someone, would you turn yourself in?
We've done this one.
We've done this one as well.
I said I would only turn myself in if I was going to get caught.
I said no, flat out. And everyone was like, oh, no, I couldn't live with it.
I said, like, because it's manslaughter, right? It was an accident. It wasn't murder.
Yeah.
So, like, if I thought that I would get, like, 2 years in prison, then but if I was going to get, like, 30 years in prison for something that was an accident, no, I'd take my chances and...
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Are we good people?
No. Yeah, circling back earlier, no, we're not.
But, like, everyone on the call said that they would turn themselves in. And we were like, no.
What's an irrational phobia of yours? This is something that we always say on Hinge, is people writing, it says, what's your irrational fear?
And they're like, irrational.
And they're like, sharks. It's like, that's so reasonable. Irrational. That's not irrational. You need to know what that means.
So I always think, and I said this when we did it, I said every time I have a cut, I think I'm going to get, I watched a lot of Grey's Anatomy, so I think I'm going to get I think it's necrotizing fasciitis. Yeah, I think I'm going to get that thing that kills you really quickly, and because it spreads, or sepsis, like blood, poisoning. So any cut, like the cut can be really small, and I'm like, like it's gonna, so that's probably that's pretty irrational.
It is, yes.
Yeah, any cut is gonna like kill me.
My phobia is swallowing tablets, so yours is probably a little bit more reasonable than mine. If anyone knows a hypnotist, let me know, because I'd so do that for the podcast.
We're doing that.
Oh my god, we're so doing that.
Face.
Okay.
I look at you and then look at me.
If that's not an exact like representation of who we are as people, I don't know what is. If you could write yourself a review, what would you say? Do you want to do each other?
Okay.
I would say Hannah is a fun-loving, down-to-earth woman. She's very emotionally unavailable. Only wants to live in Thailand.
Yep.
And don't expect her to get out of bed before 10.
Yeah, that's bang on. I am emotionally available, but only to like the guy that is going to be the guy. The guy in Thailand. I've been trying really hard this year, but just like no one's really clicked.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Joanna is a confident, hardworking, funny. She may come across as direct, but she's actually really kind-hearted.
Oh, that's nice.
It's true. She's got a good heart, but she has a very
hard
exterior, so you have to like chip away to get in there.
I'll be honest with you, if I didn't end up in a relationship and I spent my life being single, I wouldn't be that mad about it.
Same.
What's something you'd never do? Mine's get a tattoo.
Skydive.
Yeah, same.
Never.
Oh my god, never. I thought you would do that.
Never.
Didn't you bungee jump in New Zealand?
Yeah, I did a bungee swing. But I would never, ever skydive.
No.
I mean, I would never eat like snails. Like I'm very, like I wouldn't even eat meat. Like I'm not even, like, fish. I would never eat fish.
But what's your thing against eating fish?
I hate it.
But is it just because you've told yourself you hate it?
And I've never eaten fish aside from those fish fingers.
So you actually don't know what it tastes like?
No. Never had an oyster, never had any shellfish, nothing from the sea.
So how do you know you hate it?
smells funky.
You surprise me constantly. You've never had it. I thought you'd eaten seafood as a kid and were like,
Never.
oh, I hate it.
I've eaten fish fingers, but that's it. I've never
Okay.
had seafood.
Well, I mean, a nice piece of salmon.
Never eaten
I
salmon.
had salmon for dinner last
Yeah,
night.
never. That's a good one.
Oh.
Do it. So I did this on a date with a guy, and we both chose opposite answers.
Okay. Yeah.
So, because I always do these cards on dates.
Yeah.
Would you rather live without orgasms or
Do you take these in your bag on the date, or it's only when they come to your
Only
house?
if they come to my house.
You don't pull them out at a
Always
restaurant.
leads to a kiss, by the way.
Does it?
Always.
Oh.
These are like, because they're intimate. It's intimate questions. And they're sexy as well.
What's your answer?
I'd rather live without orgasms.
Yeah, same.
He said he'd rather live without romance.
Oh, well, clearly he didn't get a second date then.
He did. He got an orgasm.
Gorgeous.
How's it look?
I mean, pinks and reds and oranges always look really beautiful on green eyes. So yeah, I'd
It's like a
say
pink
done.
one.
Good
And
job
I think
there.
that, is it okay with all the colour?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
ties in.
Yeah, nice.
We're
If
done
you liked
there.
this video and you'd like us to do something like this again,
I
you
can't
know
wait
what
to
to
watch
do.
this back because I don't even know what we just did.
Please comment below. Do you know what I do want to do next time? There is this scientifically proven quiz that means that strangers will fall in love if they do it. But then you have to stare into each other's eyes for 4 minutes at the end.
Are we going to do that together?
We won't stare into each other's eyes, but I'd like to do some of the questions from that.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Okay, guys.
Great. We're done. See you
Bye.
next time.